How do I get motivated as an ISTP? Before I can answer, please consider subscribing to the channel so I can populate the background with more original paintings and other cool stuff instead of it just being an entirely boring white space with, the fact that this painting is only cut off by half and you can't exactly see what it is. But hey, I like paintings. I'm probably going to move the Black Lotus over here. Just hopefully we can do that. Oh, and by the way, hit the alert bell too so you can get notified when I go live, because I do that randomly and you kind of never know what's going to happen, except for the times that it's scheduled. But then you'd have to be a member to see the scheduled live streams technically. That being said, what's up, Ego Hackers? This is CS Joseph Responds, here to answer your questions on any topic, Jungian analytical psychology, or the four sides of the mind. And the source of today's question is Quora. And here we go. Ben Seasons, CTO of a medium enterprise working on going big 2012 to present. This guy, we've seen him before, so it's kind of cool that he's still around. Are you sure you are not an ESTP? ISTPs are normally motivated by making the world around them better, just doing things really well. ESTPs are motivated by high-octane motorsports, building relationships between people, particularly negotiation. Okay, some of what you said is accurate, some of it is not. The ESTP is definitely like a negotiation. They're not always motivated by high-octane motorsports. I actually have experienced more ISTPs doing that over time. But ESTPs absolutely enjoy making the world better around them because that's their INFJ subconscious. So please understand that. Is there like a neutral vote button? I don't know. Neo de Leoco. I love theories when they interest me. I love them more in everyday life. Guess you need to find something that gets your blood pumping and pulse racing again, but also something that gets your mental gears turning, and then turn your attention to the people around you in ways that are interesting. There are many ways I go about it. I assume that there are some beneficial why others aren't. You just have to be smart about it, which shouldn't be a problem for you. Keep in mind I'm an INTP, so I'm referencing our shared dominant TI and inferior extroverted feeling, and all the advice I've read about, but in terms are SE, so yeah, okay. Kind of, but no, it's kind of a weak answer. So how do I get motivated by an ISTP? Well, or how do I get motivated as an ESTP? Excuse me. Well, here's how you do it. For one, you got to recognize what the ISTP's life purpose is, and that's to become a teacher and to teach many people. So basically, how do you become a teacher? Again, purpose of life, gather as many skills as you can and then teach other people those skills. That is what the purpose of an ISTP actually is. So a lot of people, have a big problem with that. A lot of people don't understand that. I really have no idea why that's the case. But for some reason, people end up having a big problem with that. So it is what it is. But you have to understand that ISTPs sometimes can get so stubborn or so focused on what they know themselves, is that because when they do get stubborn in that regard, they don't listen to people. And then they end up doing that ENFJ mistake where they're trying to get everyone else to listen to them, but they won't listen to anyone else. So this is why ISTPs need to have two groups of people in their life. They need to have people above them and people basically below them. The people below them is they confer their skills upon. The people above them is the people that they learn their skills from. And this also includes reading books, etc. I talked about this recently in a previous ISTP video. But again, ISTPs are motivated by having the opportunity to teach people. So go teach someone skiing or snowboarding or wood shop, metal shop. Become the teacher, because then you're going to be motivated to do something. You're not really going to be motivated if you're not helping other people. This is why I tell extroverted feeling inferiors, don't worry so much about going to TI hero people, so ITPs. I tell them don't concern yourself with getting educated so much as you focus on actually helping other people, because the more you help people, the more you grow, right? And if you're helping people who are stronger than you as an ISTP, or better than you, or more skilled than you are as an ISTP, you're going to learn those skills too. And in fact, over time, you'll actually be able to see where they're doing things incorrectly with your SE parent, and you can actually help them do it more efficiently or better, or even finish the job for them in a more effective way, and it'll be more accurate, right? It's fantastic. Or you will get the opportunity in that moment to actually solve a potential problem that your mentor or whoever you're learning from or whoever you're apprenticing from at the time, for whatever task that is, could even be building a house, that they'll have a problem that they don't know how to solve, but you, the ISTP, will be able to solve it, right? And then over time, your performance will increase. and you just have to want to help other people, and that will increase your performance. You'll gain a lot more skills, and then as a result of that, you'll become a very effective teacher, and you'll be able to teach other people. ISTPs oftentimes, just like other Templar types, are consistently an issue. They are consistently an issue when it comes to Dunning-Kruger syndrome. Templars oftentimes struggle with Dunning-Kruger syndrome, and the Dunning-Kruger effect is basically the dumb people think they're smart and the smart people think they're dumb. And Templar types are literally the smart people thinking they're dumb. They all have this issue, and I see it constantly with ISTPs, especially ISTP men. In my coaching practice, I've had to help many ISTPs get over just that issue alone so that they could better themselves and prepare themselves to confer what skills they actually have on other people. I even had to deal with one suicidal ISTP at one point in time, and I explained to him is that, well, the reason why you're so miserable is that you're working a 9-to-5 job and your skills aren't really meaningful to anyone for that matter, and you need to get yourself in a position to train your skills to other people. So he became a music teacher on the side, and now he has a music business on the side, and he's doing really, really well. And then he's probably going to be quitting his 9-to-5 job in the very near future based on that. And he's a very skilled musician. In fact, he understands the mechanics of music such that he's even looked at building his own and designing his own musical instruments, or even getting sound and audio equipment and improving those pieces of equipment and selling his own versions of the equipment because they're just better in every way, for example. And he's finishing the process of music while he's conferring that knowledge on other people. And he keeps increasing his music skills as he experiments in his own time, as well as learning from other people who are technically, in his mind, more skilled at music than he is. And then he teaches all of what he learns to his students, right? And that is something that motivates him to get up out of bed every single day. If he's not focusing on learning skills to teach other people, the ISTP will become completely unmotivated, which just turns into like a total disaster. So if you'd like a chance at your question being answered on this channel, please post it on Quora and tag me, or leave it as a comment below. If you would like a free copy of the type grid to assist you in typing yourself and others, please visit csjoseph.life/type grid. Anyway, with all that being said, folks, I'll see you guys tonight.